Caryn Mark.
Thank you! Wow! In the 1960s, when a Skokie mom cleaned the house, first of all, she had on a house coat. You remember house coats? Most halosha schmata I ever saw in my entire life. I always wondered, where do they find people to design these things? What are they taking out an ad? Wanted, people with no taste, who enjoy working with polyester, wanted to make a house coat. Why would you put on a house coat? What are you thinking that morning? Gee, I really want to look hideous today. House coat. What the hell is a house coat? Is it a coat to go outside in it? Well, no, it's way too ugly to ever be seen outside in. So you put it on, you feel so unattractive. You stay home, now you feel like doing cleaning, that's right. It was motivational clothing. And also there was some kind of unwritten law that you could not wear a house coat and a brassiere at the same time. Okay, first of all, my mother-in-law is about... Actually, both my in-laws are just about... Now, think about this. What kind of a car should people this size be driving? Yeah, like you think a Toyota, a Honda. My mother-in-law drives a Lincoln Continental. And the woman cannot reach the pedals. She has to drive lying down. It's like in Miami Beach when all the cars seem to be driving by themselves. Every once in a while you see a white knuckle touching. I recognize in the audience someone from the old neighborhood, Mrs. Verkrimta Punham. I know, it's like they used to tell us kids, don't do that, it'll stick that way. I think that must have been what happened. Now, I don't know if you know anything about performers, but as a performer, if there's one person in the audience not having a great time, that's all you see. So all I could see the whole night was Mrs. Verkrimta Punham. Terrible, you know, that's all I could see, and I'm trying to reach her, and I'm schwitzing, and I'm working hard. How can I reach her? How can I reach her? And all I can see is... It was terrible, the whole night. After the show, she comes up to me. She wants to talk to me. I'm so scared. She goes, Caryn, I got to tell you something. You were wonderful. She loved it. It just froze that way. See, that should be a lesson to all of us. Let's not walk around like this, you know, frowning. You know what I mean? Because you know what happens? With gravity, yes, every year it gets worse and worse. Pretty soon you're walking around like this. I'm happy. Well, I'm happy. Shouldn't do that. See, my mom always tells me, Caryn, always smile. You can get lines anyway. Isn't it more pleasant to have smile lines? Then you can be walking around like this. I'm depressed. Years later, I run into Barbara Connolly, who is now Barbara Connolly Cohen. Because she really wanted to stay home for Yom Kippur. And she also married a very lovely fellow, Joey Cohen. Now, when Barbara married Joey, Barbara became a Jew. But big time, you know. She converted. She had a mikvah. She told me it's like a Jewish Elizabeth Arden. Really, she said it was a lovely spa day, and on her way out, she booked an appointment for the following week. Now, the beautiful thing about Barbara is, even though Barbara was not born Jewish, she went to school with all us Jewish kids, she early in life developed a sense of Yiddishkeit. I mean, she was emotionally Jewish. You meet her today, you can never believe she was ever anything else. Like, for instance, I run into her, she tells me we're going to meet some of her new relatives, and she says to me, "You're going to meet my sister-in-law Shirley and her husband, he's not Jewish, Mike." So you know the conversion took. Hey, okay, I'll take that one, you know, all right, just put me down for 6 place settings. 6 place settings? Says the Marshall Fields registry lady. You cannot ask for just 6 place settings. You must ask for... That's right, she said that, but not as deep. You must ask for 12 place settings. 12 place settings? 12 place settings? I could not imagine any occasion when I'd want to cook for 12 people and then serve them on my good china. Oh, you could pretty much make book on it. It'll be paper plates in Boston Market. Well, she insisted, you have to have 12 place settings. Everyone gets 12 place settings. You must ask for 12 place settings. And I started to think about it. I'm thinking, you know what? My mom has 12 place settings. Every Skokie mom I knew had 12 place settings. That's right, every Skokie mom had 12 place settings. But no Skokie mom had 12 matching dining room chairs. So this elegant, formal dinner party always looked something like this. The mom's on a step stool perched over the table. I was always the one stuck in the lazy boy lounger with the table hitting me up to here. Beautiful table, Mom. Then, after you've had your good china for 6, 7, 8 years, everyone's missing something from their good china. My mom's missing a salad plate. So, before the guests arrive, my mother always tells me, "Caryn, come here. Now remember, when the company shows up, you don't eat salad.